What's going on, guys? Hunter here with Goodman Lawn Care. We are headed home and from work. It's been quite the day. Beard's a little fuzzy, hair's a little messed up, but I don't even care. So headed home, and today we're going to do another review on the Proyama generator. So this thing, I've had it for quite a while. I don't know exactly how long. I mean, it's for sure been a year or less. It hasn't been any more than a year, but it's been some time, and I use this thing almost daily. I mean, we use this thing all the time. I use it to run lights. I use it to run my air compressor in the truck. That's probably the main thing that I use it for. I keep a little 1 gallon air compressor on my truck, and I have all the attachments and everything on it, and then I keep the generator in the truck, and I plug it in, crank it up, and we're good to go. So I mean, we can air up tires on the go and all that, so that helps out amazingly for that. I run power tools off of it every once in a while. I mean, I hadn't had any issues with it whatsoever. You know, and when you see this thing, you'll know that it's been used, because I mean, it's not necessarily the cleanest thing. I do need to get some super clean on it and spray it down and get it clean, but hadn't had a chance to do that. We've just been so busy, but everything's slowing down a little bit, so we might have a little bit of downtime to do some cleaning and whatnot. So anyway, we are almost home, so we're gonna roll the intro and get into the video. All right, got the Proyama generator out. This will be a little quick video for y'all. So this is the Proyama 3800i, 3800 starting watts and 3200 running watts. Quick overview of it. If you want to see a more in detail overview of this thing, I have one of those on my channel, and I will actually link that at the end of this video where you can watch it. And so this thing is very, very neat. This is how you start it. So that's how you turn it off, and then you choke it. It's all the way that way. You got a 240 plug right there, or that's a 120 30 amp, and then this is a 120 20 amp regular plug right there. It tells you your fuel level right there, and it tells you your voltage, your frequency, and your time, and then it also tells you how much loaded you are on this thing. That's actually a pretty neat feature. And then it has a light bar at the top in case you're using it at night or something like that, camping or whatnot. So we're going to start this thing up and show you how it works. So really quiet, actually, the way this thing is. I'll go back and look and see how long I've had this thing, but it's been dang near close a year since I've had this. Now it actually has a low idle mode too. That lowers it down a little bit quieter. Now you're not really supposed to run a whole bunch on it when it's on low idle, but you can run something still, but you can't run like a whole bunch. I normally just keep it all the way up for what I'm using, because I'm not really worried about the noise or anything, and it's very quiet as it is. That's where you put your fuel in. That's the pull start right there. And like I said, I'll go ahead and cut it off. But you can see, I mean, it started right up. I mean, there is no issues with this thing cranking or not cranking or anything. I mean, this is a very, very great cranking machine here. For the price and everything. I can't remember exactly what the price is. I want to say it's about $500 on this thing, but for the wattage that you can run on this thing and the applications that you could use this on, I mean, that's not a bad price at all for this machine. And I had one guy comment, and that's actually when I was making this video. He wanted to hear how mine was still running, because he was having some issues. But I told him to reach out to Proyama, because Proyama has a really, really great customer service team, and they will get you fixed up for sure. if there's any issues with your purchase and everything. And within reason. If you go, 2 or 3, 5 years, something down the road, and you have an issue with it, that may be a little different. But I mean, if you just bought the thing and you're having issues with it after a couple hours of running it, they're going to help you out with it for sure. And they do have warranties and stuff like that. They can help you out with that. So anyways, I'll go back and look at how long I've had this thing. Like I said, dang near close a year. And like I said, on the phone earlier, I mean, you can tell that it's worn a little bit, just a little dusty. But I mean, I carry this thing with me every day. I keep it in the work truck, and when I go out of town, I put it in my truck. I mean, I can use it for anything. And it's very, very quiet. It could be used for camping, could be used for tailgating, anything. So like I said, I hadn't had any issues with it. When I first got it, I was a little worried about these side panels coming off and everything, because they are a little bit, flimsy or loose or whatever. But I mean, so far, like I said, I use it every day, and I've not had a single problem with any panels coming off or anything, or it not wanting to start or nothing. I mean, I've had no issues with this thing whatsoever, and it's ran and operated exactly like it should. Anyway, like I said, that's we'll just call it 1 year review of the Proyama 3800i generator. Quick little walk around. Also has a fuel cut off on top. You can cut the fuel on and off right there. And then there's all your controls. So anyway, there you go. All right, so I looked at my YouTube video, and it was exactly 1 year ago, September 25th of 2023. And we're in October now, so it's been a little bit over a year actually since I've had this thing. And I've had no issues, and it's ran perfectly fine. Extremely, extremely good on gas. And so yeah, it has been a year. It has been over a year actually, a year and a month. And so there you go. That's my 1 year review of my Proyama 3800i generator. So there you go.